mész tovább a sztorival, az is főként videózás lesz a mai nap.
Hát akkor ma videózom. Most még ilyen kis olvasós időszak jön. Megy a streamlátor?
És mondjam.
De kár. Nem is donészöltél. Hát donétálnak kéne. My eyes deceive me, or was the beauty blade working with Heyo and Ouroboros? And those weren't the only intriguing faces present either. Oh, I shudder to think what's about to happen if all of them are putting their heads together.
Oh, I've got some fine wares for sale. Ha! Best come again soon. Best come again soon.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
You know, I had some funky hookahs coming through Tarbet. I had them for sale for a hot minute. What are you talking about those Orbal hookahs? Good to hear the police got rid of them here too. Generally, the longer a shop's been around, the better the vendors know what to sell and not sell. This lady here is a bit of an outlier, but still. In that scary shopping down here, just remember where those lines are and make sure you don't cross them, alright? Right, that's good to know.
What will it be?
Huh?
I'll be seeing you.
Later lunch.
No way.
Kibújtál. Szerusz. Kíváncsiaskodok, mi van itt. Előre vágottatok ide. Valaki itt alszik. Merész. To the side, but the door before it is locked tight.
Let's talk if you've got a minute.
But how are you always so cute? You're always such a sweet, considerate little angel. What are you looking at? I think you forgot some privacy. I think the goddamn vibe. Oh, sorry, be out of your way. Yeah, talk about going out. Sure as hell doesn't look all bad though. And I feel like she used to be a Jaeger. Maybe she's retired. Either way, she loves her son.
Well,
So we're absolutely clear, if you do anything to my Yota, and I do mean anything, you're going to pay the price for it. Big time. If you're gonna drink at my bar, I expect you to know your place. Got it?
Don't take too long to decide now. Come back soon.
Hey, you're the curly hair lady. Yay! Are you gonna tell me more stories about the outside, please? Of course, what are you curious about today, kiddo? I wanna know about where mommy came from. And can you give me a hug too? It's an irresistible little munchkin, aren't you? Alright, come here, I'm all yours. Ha, human head makes too much for the power of cuteness.
okay.
I love the curly hair lady. Sometimes she comes to visit me. I wish she would come every day. But I still didn't expect to find you here. Have you been down here? Oh, not too long. I'm just here for work. I'm guessing you and the rest of your office are taking a breather. Whatever you're up to, be careful. This place has no shortage of unique characters to look out for. You can say that again. You know, you're giving them too much credit. Characters? almost makes them sound reasonable. Well, when you have all these different factions here, I find it best to stay neutral and avoid ruffling any feathers. I don't shy away from anyone. You need something cold, I'm your mule, for the right price and the right conditions, of course. Here I thought she'd gone batshit in setting up shop down here. Guess it's not that surprising in retrospect though. She might not technically be part of the underworld, but she's got one foot in it for sure. Just for reference, there's no alcohol in this. Can't go ferrying around all those old drunk and dizzy now, can I? Once I'm done with this, straight off to the next job. The rest for us very freelancers is that. Ain't that the truth? Wait, Igor Lubus, how the hell is she able to down that with her helmet still on? Oh, that's a really good question. I'm curious now too.
Alrighty.
Ja. Játéksát már elgúnyoltuk ki. De ezt tudom az évezetet. Nem tudom, kihagyta. Semmi, valakit kihagytam. Topika. Oh, I remember all of you guys. Interesting, you make for one strange group when you all come here together. But hey, what isn't weird when you live in the Black Light District? Come on, this is for the surface dwellers. Common sense is for surface dwellers. Just be careful down here, folks. These parts can leap out and bite you if you don't keep an eye out.
Hey, mister, how about some reading material?
These books and goods. Oh my goodness, is that you, Van? It is, isn't it? Oh, my beloved fourth boyfriend has finally returned to me. What? Damn, Chief. Save some girls for the rest of us. What chick in this town don't you have crawling all over you? Oh, for I'm old and not insane. You really think I'd get with a girl like her? Piss off. What? No, you saved me. You had my hand and rescued me from those awful no-good cops on my tail. You were my knight in shining armor, saving me from those false charges. Just remembering it gives me butterflies. Yeah, if those charges were false, then I'm Sheena there, bullshit lady. You really ought to kick that habit of yours, stabbing every guy you fall for like they're some kind of corkboard. Wait, what did you say she does? Pardon me if this sounds like an obvious question, but can I ask why you go to such lengths? Hehe, oh, that's just so embarrassing. Are you really going to make me answer? I mean, what won't a girl do for love? She'll do whatever it takes to make a man hers, each and every last reggae of him. It's only natural. She takes possessive to a whole new level. Certainly a unique person, even under her circumstances. Hold on, doesn't that mean what could be next? His life's in danger. Well, it is. I told you she and I are not a thing, period. It's only normal for a girl in love to be a little possessive. Her man should be all hers. So I stab every boyfriend of mine, like a little pincushion. And then, when I'm done, tell them I'm breaking up with them. Why does it have to be like this? Why do the police always get involved when it's just a tiny little argument? It makes no sense. Oh well, for now I'm laying low until things cool down. I have you to thank for making it all possible, my love. Anyway, I like to collect books in my free time. Feel free to look around and see if any of them interest you. The collection of books this week for a rather stark collection, I must say. Yeah, she has a lot of romance novels and prison diaries. She certainly has a very specific tastes. Smile and wave, gang, smile and wave. You try to actually hold a conversation with her and she'll break your mind in half. A fiúk, akikkel jár, egy kicsit megdöfködi őket, mint egy kis tűpárnát, aztán szakít velük. Aztán a gonosz rendőrség mindig közbe akarna avatkozni. El akarná kapni.
What'll you have today?
Nem.
Thanks for coming.
Na, recept a őrültőnétől. White Crossman Sir. Aha, wrong hétre értem. Death plus 30 to all party members. Lemon balm. Cookie. Cookies made with herbs that give off the scent of lemon.
Love me a sugar rush.
Strange posse you're running with.
Nem. Click az arénánál. Nincs aréna.
Ah, cool! There's a match going on right now!
This some kind of arena? Nice.
Yep, this is where they hold fighting tournaments. You win and beat the shit out of each other. Makes for a gambling mode bad as you can imagine. I'm intrigued. Wow, that SAP sounds like an amazing place to train. Yeah, no, literally anything goes in there. Droids, mods, explosives, you name it. In the place to train. Straight up blood sport in there. The organizers will even come up with bullshit reasons to make you fight monsters and archaisms. Even if you survive all the shit they throw at you, it really ain't worth it. Just steer clear of it, alright? That's fair. Sounds like you'll have to be on your toes in there. It's decent prize money if you win though, I'll give them that much credit. It's one way to make ends meet down here. Mr. Rackright, you're not speaking from experience, are you? Nah, that shit ain't my scene. Well, not anymore, I mean. Look, they were hard times, okay? But Bestos paid for a new truck. But he didn't pay for all the mods like the previous one had. Whatever you say, Chief. Next time you decide to enter, let me know so I can put my money on you. I know, I ain't setting foot in that cesspit again.
Get him!
That's the spirit, Joe. Can't wait to see you kick ass in your next match. You the stupid bastard, you hear me? I've got all my money riding on you. Don't have to tell me twice. Once I'm done with him, we're having ourselves a good old-fashioned bloodbath. I'll knock the sumbitch out in one blow, and I won't stop until this whole town's red.
Alrighty.
Oh, this is getting hot.
That'll show him. For real?
Kick his ass!
Azért is mondom, hogy mit be fogunk menni előbb-utóbb. Most fejtem, előbb-utóbb miatt az aréna a belsejében leszünk.
Wow,
Hey, gorgeous.
there sure
Why don't
are
you
a lot
stop
of
and
bars
chat?
in this place.
Köszönjük,
They are
hogy
likely the
beleduhálsz.
only sources of refuge for the people here.
Dynamite-ba. Candy. Ki elfejtett nadrágot húzni. Miért dolgozni. The Coliseum is really buzzing today. Must be something big going on up there. See, that's as good a reason to let loose and party hard though, don't you? I've got just the right drinks to make that happen. In fact, here's the secret. It really turns me on when somebody buys one of my pricier bottles. Do that and maybe I threw in an extra treat. Yeah, sure don't have places like this on the surface. That's what no laws and no regulations does to a place. Just don't let them sucker you in or you'll regret it.
All my stuff is to die for.
Ettől félek.
See you later,
Well?
handsome.
What?
I'm so lost. I don't know which way is which anymore.
No need to fret. I have this area all mapped out.
This is so insane.
Hey there, come on and have some fun. Just don't get too naughty, alright? Now that was some good entertainment today. Your beat is old heck happy. They've got some pretty colorful youngins lined up. Can't wait to see just what sort of havoc they end up wreaking. Not your average gunma this one. Gives off a really sinister aura. Sure, why? Like in without its downside, but when you're old and you've got more time than you know what to do with, is the only place to be. Just don't call it my retirement because I've still got plenty of fuel left in this tank. Ha 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 ha! Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Thought you could start shit outside my restaurant, huh? I'll let you guys off once. Have to make some money taking bets on that. But you damage this place and I'll collect on your head, got it? Don't you guys cause no trouble, alright? This is a legit business I'm running with the boss's permission. You can't give me shit. Ultimate is stashing it a bit, but with all those safety hazards he's got to plain sight. What's going on? He sounds serious. Better not get in his way, your ass. It's my fault that all that crap went down. Whatever. Let's take a look around and then get the hell out of here. Nice cheap. Why do we need to rush? Gambling den's open. You want to grab a seat and throw down. You can leave once we make some dough. Hey, but just a little. I mean only a little. We run a gambling den, but that don't mean it's a free for all. Any bastards that step out the line get kicked out, literally. You wanna up the ante and put more money on the table, be my guest. But when you play in my house, you play by my rules. The sooner you get that through your thick skull, the better we'll get along. Got it?
What'll it be?
Looks good.
Come again.
Come again. Ennyire ne szereted a vásárolni, azt. És akkor...
Deploying
Proceeding to neutralize.
You're in for it now.
Ah,
Fine,
I
let's
like their
play.
spunk.
If we must.
You'll pay for that.
Activating skill. There we go.
Activating skill.
Shine! And Troll Ray! Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Aaron!
Activating skill.
My move now.
Activating skill!
Too slow.
Engaging shield!
Sucker! Payback time.
Here goes!
Activating skill.
There we go! Yes!
Activating skill.
Too slow. It's go time. You won't have the last laugh. I'm out.
Leave this to me.
Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
Use a shine on your own! There!
You kidding me?
Sure, you guys have figured it out, but the Blacklight District isn't exactly the kind of place you visit for fun. Aaron's another story, but the rest of you make easy pickings for scumbags and lowlifes hacking it down here. You don't come down here by yourselves, understood? Yeah, I get what you mean. This can get really dicey if you get surrounded here. But if you bring your buddy along, I bet it would make for a fun fight. And ideally, you won't be fighting in a city at all. Still, I didn't realize there were so many people like that down here. Yep, it is spooky when you think about it. This world feels a lot closer to yours than you might be comfortable with. It is, but honestly, I'm just more surprised this all existed right under my nose. At least it's surprising to someone as well you as me. Perhaps I'm just not very aware of my surroundings. You'd think this would be something of a problem, but it's like everyone just turns a blind eye to it. I hear your Blacklight's a lawless place, but they have their own rules instead. The big one being you don't drag innocent civilians into your messes down here. Most tend to follow that, so they'll leave you alone, even being most. Some of them step out the line like you just saw. Reminds me of Harry's own code. Do you visit here often, Mr. Whitehead? You seem to be rather well informed about this area. Check in from time to time, there's intel down here that you can't find anywhere else. And as you guys might have noticed by now, it's a good place to sharpen your street smarts. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. It's got to be like the best part of this whole trip. And eager born and bred, ain't ya? Fuck this. My man, came at the perfect time. Come on, step inside and have some fun. Bring your lady friends too. You're gonna love the girls we have here. Plenty to choose from, and they're all people pleasers in more ways than one. Anyhow, enjoy your stay in the Blacklight District. There's nowhere else in Edit that can tend to your deepest wants and needs like we can. See this guy around here from time to time. Never knew he was a barker till now. This joint makes sense. People don't come down here. If you wanna do dirty on the down low, this is where you go.
Wanna get a drink together?
Well, if it isn't Edith's one and only Spriggan, what brings you here, darling? Time to stay and play? Your lady friends are more than welcome to join you if they're up for it. We've got girls that know how to keep a woman company too. You'll be drowning in pleasures you can't find anywhere up on the surface. I can promise you that. Stay a while, won't you, big guy? I don't get it. What kind of place is this? It feels alluring. I feel drawn to it, but I really don't know why. I've never felt like this before. I don't know, letting you two waltz in there's just asking for trouble. And you don't even think about sneaking inside while I'm not looking punk. I'm an adult. I don't really care how I spend my free time. Sometimes a guy needs to just let it hang, you know. Care because you get hooked on that shit in 2 seconds. Can't trust your horny ass to stay out of trouble. I think most of the girls still have some growing up to do. The services aside, I still got some things for sale here. If you change your mind and decide to spend some quality time with our girls, just let me know. I'll wait right here for you, handsome. Shame Mr. Rockrider acquainted with one another. Wherever she is, she certainly has quite a way with words. Now we have something of a reputation for sucking our customers dry, literally and figuratively. But we still have our standards. For one thing, we only put the squeeze on our richest customers. We don't overwork our employees either. Getting addicted only leads to trouble in the long term. Indulge responsibly, okay? I don't know how to describe, but this lady is really alluring for some reason. She's beautiful. Yeah, she has her fans on both sides of the aisle. Probably how she can recruit all those girls for the place.
Indeed. Ooh, you look dangerous. I'd better see you again.
See you, yeah. Look this yourself. Nem ész a módba, doszolom túl a kötőt. Olyan még látva, meg kell azt már szélre nézni. Többen nem lát téged abban a módban, az biztos.
Ez a csendesen, de gyorsan távozok, és utána egész végig azon gondolkodok, hogy milyen frász volt ez. És így elmondom, hogy mi. Szóval nem volt elhívni, hogy mi történt velem.
Beszarsz olyan dolgokat velem. Szerintem végig kezdett velem.
Én biztos nem megyek, akarod, te mehetsz. Hát te kevésbé tetszel neki. Én biztos nem teszem oda a lábam többet. Már a közelében is félve fogok menni.
Láti másik kópot való városba, végre megfordulsz.
A másik kóp rendben van, attól függ, hogy ha csak egy kifejezett pénztáros van, aki ez a furán néz rám. Ja, igen. Igazából körbejártam itt ezt a részt, akkor mentek egyet, mert most megint történni fog valami.
I don't think I've seen you before.
Oh, you know what I just realized? We haven't checked any bulletin boards here. Don't sweat that. It's a rule, I don't take force guns from anybody down here. Why not? There are a lot of people here who could use some help, aren't there? For real, nobody down here is exactly innocent, so I can't imagine any of them being able to go to the cops or bracers for help. That's the problem. There are some rare exceptions, but almost everyone down here has a checkered past in some way. Ultimately, I can't trust them not to abuse the system. Worst case scenario, I get found out as a grant for some real sketchy shit. Not worth it. That does make sense given Spriggan's reputation for assisting in legally grey matters. I can see how a bad faith actor might exploit them for their own gain, and how society at large would offer little to defend them. To be clear, I already make a point of filtering out those garbage posts to start with. More than anything else, it would just be a giant time sink trying to vet requests from these parts. That's the biggest reason I don't bother. As much as some folks might think otherwise, I don't deal with criminals. I deal with people who have complicated problems. If somebody has a problem they can't rely on the law or the guild to solve, they come to me. That's all there is to it. That's one for you. Can I say, it's worked for me so far. Must be doing something right. End of the day, if someone here really wants my services, they're not completely out of luck. We have still got two options. They can post a force brigand in another part of town, or they can come talk to me, same as anybody else, really. Doesn't mean I'll agree to help, but I'll hear him out at least. Tsar was always trying to keep the door open. Jó, vásároltam. Leave the Black Light District and return to the surface. After leaving the district, they made their way to the surface following a different route. Október 18, 5:05 p.m. Damn, it's already this late. We were down there a while. So next to the Riverside District too. It's like waking up from a dream. Guess it was all a bit too much for a kid. Speaking of kids, seems like that boy we ran into is the son of a Jaeger. I really liked it down there. Shady criminals excluded. It was like a conflict could break out at any second, the perfect place for training. Not this again. Lieutenant fully descended into anarchy, even if the rules were somewhat lax. It seemed like a good place to procure goods and materials you can get on the surface. Yeah, I don't want anyone getting hooked on the place, but use it when you need to, just follow the rules. That goes for you in particular, Aaron. You okay, Agnes? You're awfully quiet. No, I'm perfectly fine. It's just a lot to take in. I'm feeling a bit of culture shock, I suppose. Can hardly blame you. I'm sorry, I was probably making you feel even worse with how carried away I was getting. Oh, you don't need to feel responsible. It's just, to be honest, I've got something else on my mind too. Just kind of feel like something's been eating at you lately. Worried about things at school? Yes, actually, there's a major opportunity coming up that I was considering opting into. But I think I've decided against it. There's nothing more it can teach me that I haven't learned already after all. Oh.
Our information did not lead us astray, I see. It's good to see you all, my friends.
Sheriff. Így is lehet utazni egy autóval végül is.
That it is.
Your Highness! Major! Damn, Tokyo showing up unexpected. So this is what the chief was talking about.
Correct. His Highness and I have something to discuss with you. Please, climb in.
Na, nem mondják, van békén. It's so spacious in here. Let's use an ETWS stretch limo, right? Hell of a luxury. Right, smooth as baby's ass too. Feel room to move up in the world, huh? Suspension systems in a luxury vehicle like this versus my pickup are built for totally different things. Speaking of, I take it you like the part I sent you? I got it on special order to ensure it didn't clash with the aesthetic of your truck. Oh, like Anders says it, it's a thing of beauty. Even if that ulterior motive behind sending it wasn't just in my head. Still, I'm glad you're both looking well. Thank you, my apologies again for all the trouble we caused you. We weren't expecting to see you all again so soon either. But we were already here for a visit with the president, so the timing happened to line up. What? Oh, that Gramhart guy. I didn't see anything about the meeting on the news. Some kind of secret talks? You needn't concern yourself with details that are on a need-to-know basis. Well, we are living in crazy times. No doubt there's plenty for our leaders to be talking about. Much as it bugs me that you're clearly got something besides that that you wanna dump on us. Oh, I think I see what's going on now.
I'm sure you do. We invited you here in the hopes of hiring you. This is a joint request from Elsheim and the CID.
Oh, wow. What request, Jim? That's quite the pair. Committing to nothing, but keep going.
The short of it is, we'd like you to go on another trip for us. To the home of the Verne Company, the city of Basel in the southwest.
Gondoltam, oda kell ma menni, de ez a... Editben nem dolgozhatunk soha? Mindenki miket keres, mert soha semmire nem jó se a gil, se a rendőrség ezek szerint. Kezdem úgy érezni. It's Colombo's biggest ornament manufacturer, isn't it? Sounds like a big one.
If you could take a look at the screen.
Basel is an industrial city that is home to both the Verne Group's HQ and the Basel Institute of Science. Its artisanal district dates back to the Middle Ages, and it is surrounded by an abundance of nature. Our problem is that as of late, the city's orbital network has become unstable. In addition, suspicious individuals have been sighted leaving and entering the city.
Don't tell me it's... I know what you're thinking, but we can't assume that until we have all the facts, of which we have very little. Under normal circumstances, we would be well informed of the situation as our country has deep ties with the Institute. Unfortunately, its director, who also happens to be Verne's CEO, has been notably forthcoming as of late. That's strange. Isn't your country one of Verne's largest shareholders? Yes, it is. We are not their principal shareholder, but we still wield considerable influence over that company. Yet, in spite of that fact, the CEO has been emphatically vague in response to our questions. We suspect he is merely buying time. For what though, I do not know, but his sudden shift in behavior indicates he's hiding something. That's my request to you. You're not giving me much to work with here. And if you're looking for technical experts, you've come to the wrong place. Oh, I beg to differ. After all, you have one of Marduk's very own concierges in your employ. Also, Littleberry told me you're testing some revolutionary new technology at present. Oh, you mean that Simo thingy? Still undergoing testing, but we plan to reveal it to the public eventually. Good to hear. I'll most certainly be looking forward to it. Anyhow, if we took our request to the guild, it would land at the bottom of their list of priorities, given that no civilian casualties have occurred. Also, much like the police, they are as wary as a fox with these sorts of mysteries. Right, and if we're on the job, we can deal with any problems that we'd rather keep away from the public eye. Conditions are fair, but you better be willing to pay top mira for our services, or you can count us out. Oh, you need not worry there. Anything that makes you more trustworthy in my book. Is that a fact? I think we should definitely consider taking this on, especially if Almata is involved. Also, I'd like to ask one thing before we agree to take this on. What's the CID's connection to this case? They haven't been upfront about that. Oh. I got a sharp one. Verne and the Institute are currently part of two national projects. One of them is for making the CIFA standard available to the public both at home and abroad. Technology is a national secret, so our involvement should be no surprise. Makes sense. Got to stay on top of any leaks and scandals so they don't slip through the cracks. Oh, what about the other project? Classified. Ah, come on. Even I don't know the specifics there, so I'm in the same boat as you are. I did try pressing the president for the details, but he simply wouldn't budge. But that's all the more reason why I cannot divulge any information about the project. Point is, there are many reasons for our involvement. It all sounds fishy as hell, but whatever, get on with it. as you wish. The issue of the superstandards funding source also needs to be addressed. And I will delegate the task to your group's chief and concierge. Huh? What do you mean? Since when did you become my boss? Fine, I'll explain. Cipher being one city generation combat ornament is common knowledge at this point. But there's a little known fact about the project's humble beginnings. It got a massive capital injection from an interested party. And that party just so happens to be the Wallis Investment Bank, which, as it so happens, is also the largest shareholder of Marduk, my employer. I see. It just feels like I'm hearing the name Wallis a lot lately. Wallis? Oh, as in the city-state? Correct. It's a giant port city in the Central East. May not have much land, but to trade in the South Sea, its people amassed a great fortune, which they are investing all over the continent. They're both our allies and competitors. The Wallis Investment Bank is owned by them. So you're trying to drag our asses into Central Eastern turf war. Also, we can be your eyes and ears. Well, I guess they could be sending in their own spies, especially with state-level secrets up for grabs. Short, you want us to investigate a highly complex situation from a neutral standpoint and get to the bottom of what's happening there. Does that sum it up? I give you an 85 for that answer. In the event that police attempts to interfere, we would also like you to act as a mediator. We've got this all mapped out. Mediation is not one of our specialties, unfortunately, so I'm not certain if we are your best option for that. On the contrary, I think you all are a best bet on that front. Should you take our request, you will stay in Basel for 3 days. I'm sure there will be other force brigands you can juggle at the same time. We can't expect you to leave at once, but it would be best if you depart within the next few days. Wait. Alright, we'll give it some thought when we get back. Can't make any promises. I understand. It won't be out of options if you refuse. The CID never puts all its eggs in one basket. Regardless, everything we've told you is strictly confidential. Though I think a rather unexpected issue might work in our favor here. After that, Prince Sheridan and Kincaid saw them back to their office. Once they arrived, they enjoyed dinner at Montmartre before gathering to discuss the Crown Prince's request. Take it you ain't heard a thing about all this from your own company? I'm naturally aware of the plan to make the SIPA standard available to the masses, but not about problems in Basel. If he really is involved, it would have expected to have already been informed. Gotcha. Does sound like something that would take us 3 days either way. But if we're looking into things at Vern and the Institute, we're gonna need to work mostly weekdays. Won't that would mean Agnes? Actually, the timing here is rather perfect. You see, wow, high school here sounds really fun. Just a big school in the capital to bust out the fancy trips. This is all about the students thinking for themselves, so something like this makes sense. Bet you'll have reports to write for days about it too. Yes, actually, some of my friends who came here the other day are considering Basel too. I was interested in going myself, but I wasn't sure whether or not that was the best decision. Until we would be leaving next Thursday for 3 days, so the timing matches up splendidly. It's almost as if Arusha wants this to happen. Oh, not that I think my personal circumstances should push us into taking this on, of course. Of course. And it goes both ways. You're a student first, so don't go forcing your decision to line up with our job. Even if we do end up in the same general place, your studies might mean we won't even see each other. I suppose that's true, but that still kind of hurts. Huh? That's not coming from the guy who always decides where to go based on who will shove this down his throat. Speaking of which, what are we going to find in Basil on that front? Confession, a big tart called an engadine is probably the most famous. It's made of walnuts and honey, nougat, and has a simple but mellow taste that's just... I suppose Van's right. I need to make up my own mind about what to do. Otherwise my great-grandfather would never, or dad for that matter. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cause you concern. Not at all. I don't think anyone could blame you for feeling conflicted here. But should we end up going to the same place, rest assured that I will do all I can to support you. Fine. Oh. No way. I speak to my friends at school tomorrow. But if you could work under the assumption we'll all be going and prepare accordingly. Got it, but don't forget that I'm a student first and foremost, right? I won't. I'll make this work so I can handle my obligations properly both here and at school. Good night. Yeah, night. So I guess we'll be leaving in next Thursday, same day as Aramis. Ren and the prince just dumped this on us, so they can wait until tomorrow for an answer. Still, she's sure looking brighter than when I met her. How much she's got weighing on her, I'm sure she's still got a lot of work through. But I look out for her as best as I can, being her boss and all. And that sure was a day. Guess I'll go for a walk to wind down before bed.
Drivers should also be aware that traffic will be restricted around the Grand Circuit during mornings over the holiday due to the filming of a movie.
That's all we have for now. Radio Network. Next, we have a song request from one of our listeners.
Alrighty.
And now, a news break. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Following some disorder on the day of the awards ceremony, the successful Tharbad Film Festival's parade concluded without further incident. The dance numbers and tag team performances with popular actors was well received both at home and abroad. Another festival is planned for next year. Now, how about some more music?
Well...
And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Grab your sweaters because autumn is finally upon us as temperatures begin to fall over the next few days. Clear skies are expected today for Edith and the rest of the country in what's shaping up to be a mild but cozy day.
Thanks for the update. Now let's get back to the music.
Chardon district on the Edith Expressway has stopped due to a rear-end collision. Drivers should also be aware that traffic will be restricted around the Grand Circuit during mornings over the holiday due to the filming of a movie.
That's all we have for now. Edith Radio Network. Next, we have a song request from one of our listeners.
Nem, mert most szalad. Nem az, hogy nem úgy szeretnek. Sok fordálós, mi? Az hát, szanta lennie.
Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Following some disorder on the day of the awards ceremony, the successful Tharbat film festival's parade.
This feels relaxing.
Oh no, an evil wolf, little pig, let me come in. No, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin, said the little piggy. Then I'll huff and I'll huff, puff and I'll blow your straw house dark. Ah, Mom is a really scary wolf. Watch out, you me, I'm gonna eat you. No, don't eat me, just go back to reading the story, please. Man, she just does it all. Diva, more like a divine. You can read me a bedtime story anytime. Oh, good to see you, Van. Care to join me for some playtime? Sure, she'd be delighted. I'm good. Kiddo will have me here all night. I got work to do.
What'll it be, hun? Come back soon.
Wolves don't scare me. If I find any, I'll whoop their butts. Ah, this is Punky, ain't ya? Don't let me down.
What'll it be, hun? Come back soon.
Victor's a whiny old coot. Ain't even broke 60 and he's belly aching about his back. The little knee. And youngsters these days are all so lazy. So cars and trains and public transportation for them. Back in my day we walked and we liked it. It was good exercise and you didn't need no road or subway line or to get where you wanted. Oh sure, let me just walk to Ventail from here. Not impractical at all when a car can get me there in minutes. You kids and your cars. Bah, bunch of softy drivel turning your legs to mush. You keep driving everywhere and the kids will be able to outrun you. Really like killing me tonight. Get back again. You really ought to take a break. Isn't that... Oof, damn it. I hate this gaging thing. Yeah, pull yourself together, Victor. Guess you is still small enough to fit in my arms. I gotta keep this bistro going. But an attitude like that is set for life. Nights are getting colder, that's probably what it is. Makes my back act up. But I can sleep when I'm dead. Gotta care for Yumi until she can take care of herself. Sure you got that much left in the tank?
What's on the menu? Be seeing you.
I went to catch a movie for the first time in a while and my goodness, it shook me to my core. See, my heart is still racing, as worked up an appetite even. It sounds quite nice to me. Sup? You writing a letter? I figured I'd let everybody back home know how I'm doing. We've written back and forth a few times. Man, there's just so much to talk about now. I don't know where to start. First time in the Blacklight district for one though, and we might already know what that place is like. Surprise me. Might as well be on the Jaeger bucket list. I might have gone there as a Jaeger myself if I stayed there. But I like learning about stuff this way. Working with you has really opened my eyes to all these new things. So I was gonna write to them about it. Every day out here is super exciting. I say go for it. I can tell you really like the time.
Well,
just doing so much stuff now. I gotta pick something to write about. But what? I wanna write to my little brother and sisters, but then there's so much I wanna tell me.
Well...
Is it just me, or did you bring back some more plants? Indeed I did. I was perusing the flower shop in Old Town and happened upon some wonderful plants. Are you off to patrol the city? Do let me know if you need my assistance. I would be happy to help. Thanks, but it ain't that big deal, really. More like a late night walk than a patrol. We got plenty to do tomorrow, so we'd best take it easy and rest up tonight. Understood. Perhaps I can do some reconnaissance preceding our trip to Basel then. Professional obligations notwithstanding, I do look forward to the trip. Basel offers quite an array of scenery and architecture. Not often I have the privilege of traveling both for business and for pleasure. Heh. I guess we have to turn on the simulator to get some training in.
Activating Virtual Combat Simulator, beta version.
Most még nincsen új. What? Okay, sorry. The cat every now and then. Guess this is his stuff.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Jó, azt mondod, hogy vannak üzenők, amiket meg is persze messziről.
Végülis. Rebecca's been talking about trying to get over her anxiety. Maybe this is the year she finally gets some fresh air. I think it's been 10 years since she went outside. I can barely remember it. I really worry for her sometimes. It's just that anxiety makes it hard for her to interact with people. That's the big thing. Just don't know what to do. I don't wanna cuddle her too much, but all the same, she really can't carry on like this. But maybe I'm just getting too worked up about it myself. Alright, almost forgot the new Kitty engine update drops today. Better get that installed. It has this secret mode you can toggle and it lets you do some really nifty stuff.
Well, do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what I hope to see you again.
Legalább vidd el magadra. Így ne így bámulják engem. Whenever something gets me curious, I can look it up on the Orbalnet. It's so ridiculously useful. I've got tons and tons of papers and articles all at my fingertips. But the net doesn't cover everything. Some topics come up which I just can't find any dirt on. There's one article I wish I could learn more about. If only I could ask the author.
Need something fixed? Come again, if you want.
I see, another special class, you see. And with a guest teacher this time? Yes, exactly. I was trying to figure out how we can make history class more interesting. I thought that perhaps if they had a teacher they knew and got along with, they would be more curious to learn. Oh, I think that's a wonderful idea, Miria. I can always trust you to keep their best interests in mind. Such a lesson plan would likely require a fair bit of work, but I trust you can handle it. Best of luck, sister. I will. Thank you so much, Father. Oh, thank heavens, I was worrying all for nothing. However, seeing how kind Father Nikolai was did strike me as a bit odd. Quite as if he had other motives. Very mysterious he is. Sister Miria is a wonderful teacher, truly. Her care for her students is immediately evident. I am certain that her class will teach them much. I look forward to watching her. I wish that sad sack in the living room would get up and move. What does he take himself for? He only has himself to blame for his demotion. No sob story will change his fortunes. If he's so content to just drift in the doldrums of mediocrity, then why should I placate him? He should make himself useful and leave. I come home after my first day of work and Zora just brushes me off. Fine then. If she doesn't want to talk to her husband, I don't want to talk to my wife. Maybe I'll just take the damn living room for myself, see what she thinks of that. Curtis barely shows his face around here these days. Kid wants to blow me off. I give him the cold shoulder too.
Well...
Oh, Anya, you've got a good head on your shoulders and a neck for math like nobody I've ever seen. So tell you what, how about you help with my article for next year's economic out? Exciting, huh? No way, Jose, that's your job. You shouldn't need a little kid to help you write your paper. Do it yourself, why don't you? And hide. Oh, the humanity. Man, you never change, do you? Anya's got a bright future ahead of her. I wanted to give her some experience handling this sort of thing, but well, maybe it's too early. There'll be another time. Oh, Huck has a ton of stories to tell. He's kinda like a grandpa. But then he's the president of that big investment company too. He's kinda weird like that.
Welcome to Laguna!
This is perfect. On top of the world!
Make sure you don't catch a cold.
I can barely stand being at home anymore, so I slipped out. What's so important about this stupid exam? Doesn't prove anything. Ah, why am I trying so hard to get into Aramis anyway? Sheen and Harry have been going to the grocery store all by themselves lately. They kind of remind me of Mom and Dad. Hee. Wonder if they'll buy some candy too. What's Eddie gone and got himself into now? I heard he was in some kind of incident. How much does he want to make his poor mom worry? Just wish he'd come back home and talk to me for once in his life. Though I know he wouldn't listen to a damn thing I have to say.
Looking is always free, you know. Come back for more anytime.
Ugh, how is it this late?
Carrots, potatoes, artichoke, what else was that? Can you hold for me, Harry? I was gonna buy some milk and a baguette for breakfast. Hey, come on, Mark, let's go. What are you doing? Dinner soon. Leave you behind if you don't catch up. Harry and I have been getting the groceries together recently. He's really strong, so he carries most of the bags. I'm kinda jealous. But I make up for it in smarts. He always forgets what to buy at the store, so I've got that on him. I've been living with Sheen's family for about a month now. So fun being able to play with her every day, and we get to do shopping on the way home too. Sheena's got a really good memory. She always remembers what we need to get after we're done playing. Wait, what? Why me? You don't want someone else to draw the jacket cover? Yeah, I want it to be you. It has to be. Look, I get I drew a lot back in school and it would be fun to do some promo art like that, but... Jess? Fucking man, he goes all quiet out of nowhere. Just can't tell what he's thinking. This could make or break his new record. It's a really big deal. Am I really the right guy for the job? Just give me some time to think it over. I don't know what to say. Alright, I just don't see anyone else being fit for the job. Stubborn as ever, he never changes.
Off we go.
Non che tu tanto. No? Ucciderlo con me. No,
Eszembe jutott, hogy is volt a túlzene.